Greetings, welcome. This is Queen Elle of QueenElle79. So today's video is about our third retrograde of the week of May 10th, 2020. It is Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn. So this retrograde, like I said, it's Jupiter. Now we already on May 10th have Saturn retrograde. We have on May 13th Venus retrograde, and then today, May 14th, or whichever day you're viewing the video, May 14th is Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn. Now, just to do a brief recap, sorry if you hear any noise in the background. I have children in the background. Saturn retrograde, the overall theme there, so that retrograde is taking place from May 10th through the end of September. That one, the message is to cut out any toxic relationships and to really, it's time to kind of let go of that old way of thinking and to embrace a new way of thinking and a new way of being and a new way of operating. Okay, so that's the overall message for the Saturn retrograde that we're going through. Now, Venus retrograde is taking place from May 13th through June 25th, so quite short compared to Saturn retrograde. Now, Venus retrograde is in Gemini. The overall theme for that one is that it's time to get creative. The overall way that we relate to and connect with others will be in direct conflict with what we typically enjoy and how we typically like to do things. So it's really all about innovation and being creative, okay? Now, Jupiter retrograde is taking place from May 14th through September 12th, so about the same time frame as Saturn retrograde. Now, Jupiter rules the ninth house. Now, that's the house all about our journey, travel-wise, as well as an emotional journey, okay? And this retrograde is in Capricorn. Now, Capricorns are known for their tenacity. Capricorns are known for being independent. And if you see me glancing down, I'm always looking at my planner for my notes just to stay on track, okay? Now, Capricorn's all about being disciplined, independent, and like I said, tenacious, okay? So with Jupiter being about our personal growth and about our societal interaction, this Jupiter retrograde, the message that I received from the spirit guides with regard to this one is not to allow, not to let your personal growth fall by the wayside. Okay, so there may be a bit of a vibe of not necessarily laziness. For some, it may be laziness. For others, just a bit of like a lack of motivation, a lack of inspiration, a lack of incentive to really tap into those creative juices and get down to the nitty gritty of what you're really passionate about in order to reinvent yourself. So there may be a feeling of, what's the point right now? We can't really, do much, or I can't get out there like I would like to. I can't interact with people like I would like to. So why even bother pushing myself or pressing myself to do more and to be more? But I'm here to encourage you and to motivate you and tell you that you must combat that feeling, combat those thoughts, and with positive ones, with ones that say, what better time than now? Now is the perfect time to do this. Now I have more time for self. Now I have more time to really dig deep and think about what makes me tick. Think about what I enjoy. Think about what I want to do in life, what I want to get out of life, what is my purpose in life. This is the time to think about that. So journaling helps me just to get my thoughts out, my emotions out, helps to really spark those creative flames within me. But you need to do what helps you. It may be music, may inspire you. It may become your muse. For some, it's actual art in a sense of drawing or painting. For others, dance, may be a way to really get those juices flowing. For some, meditation, whatever it is for you, do it. Do it. Just tap into what really gets you going, and let that lead the way for you. Let that be what you put some effort into, put your energy into. Okay. So something else that's taking place around the same time. So we have some planetary transits also taking place. So like I said, Jupiter retrograde, that starts on May 14th, but on May 15th, let me just see, we have the Sun in Taurus, trine Pluto in Capricorn. Now, like I've said before, the different aspects, the different ways that our planets or planetary transits relate to others. Can you please turn that down? Okay. Thank you. So, when I talk about the relationship and how our planetary transits work with others, trine, it's a gift. That trine relationship, it's such a positive relationship between those planetary aspects that there is actually a gift to be had, to be received, based off of and gleaned off of that relationship. So the Sun in Taurus, Taurus is all about being creative, sensual, passionate, and the Sun represents your purpose. So for this to take place literally the day after we start Jupiter retrograde, for me, that's a sign that we really need to tap into that creativity. So prior to retrograde starting, that planet is in a shadow phase. So you might start to feel just a slight hint of what the retrograde energy will be all about. But I'm telling you, it's all about channeling that creativity, tapping into it, and to get those juices flowing, okay? So I said Sun in Taurus is trine Pluto in Capricorn. Now, Pluto is all about, let me make sure that I have it straight about Pluto. I don't want to say the wrong thing. Okay, because we also have Pluto retrograde taking place right now. So it's interesting that we have this planetary transit for Pluto at the same time, which also has an effect or an aspect with Sun in Taurus. So Pluto, so we have the Pluto retrograde that started in April, and Pluto retrograde is taking place from April 25th to October 4th. If you haven't checked out my Pluto retrograde video, please do so. Now, Pluto is all about your capacity for change and inner growth, okay? Now, Pluto in Capricorn, that is what Pluto retrograde is in. It's in Capricorn. Capricorn is all about being independent. It's all about being innovative, serious. But what that means is your purpose, tapping into creative juices with regard to finding your purpose, living in your purpose. The gift to be gleaned from that relationship with Pluto and Capricorn is just the fact that your capacity for change and inner growth, it is directly linked to being creative about your purpose involving creativity. It is directly related to it in a positive way. So just knowing that that's taking place, that those aspects between those two planetary transits are taking place on May 15th, just the day after we enter Jupiter retrograde, just know that I feel like that is, it's an oasis, so to speak. So we have Jupiter retrograde, which could involve a type of stagnation or a type of a feeling of what's the point and why bother. Just know that I'm here to assure you the spirit guides are sending you messengers like myself. They're sending you messages directly to tap into it with your intuition. And just know that even though we start this retrograde on May 14th, that literally the next day, May 15th, there is that sense of reassurance that we will all feel that your purpose is tied to being creative. It's directly linked to your capacity for change, your capacity for inner growth. And just know that if you're serious about it, if you're tenacious about it, you will see the growth in your life, the growth that either you are presently seeking or the growth that you need to seek that you don't even realize is right on the horizon. Okay, so with that being said, I do want to pull a card or two just to see if there's any additional information that the spirit guides would like us to know with regard to this upcoming retrograde. So let's just take a little look and see what they have for us. Okay, let's see. And again, I'm using my Modern Witch Tarot deck. That's my favorite deck right now. Okay, let's see. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Now, here's something interesting and something that I just love about our spirit guides. Now, when I was shuffling my deck a little while ago, maybe about an hour ago or so, this was a jumper card. So this card fell out while I was doing my shuffle, and I saw it and I was just like, okay, I'll take a mental note of that, because it's all about like moving literally full steam ahead and action, action, action. And so to then have completed my shuffle, tucked it away, completed my shuffle, I'm doing my cutting the cards and all of that, and for this to come up for this message, it definitely serves a purpose. This is all about action. Now, the wands are all about fire. They're all about innovation, all about creativity, your ambitions, your aspirations, your desires. And the Eight of Wands is specifically about not just putting those aspirations and those desires into motion, but literally moving full steam ahead. This is the spirit guides telling you that all you have to do is to just get in the game. So you may feel like, okay, what am I even doing right now? What is my purpose now? I thought my purpose was XYZ, and now unfortunately, certain businesses are folding, certain streams of income have either gone away or on hold. For myself included, I definitely understand and I can relate to you. That's why I'm able to speak this message to you today. I'm speaking it to myself as well. But I'm here to tell you, tap into your creativity. That is where your purpose is aligned. Now, we may have thought that we knew what our purpose was before the spring of this year, but only the spirit guides, only the creator, only source knows, truly knows what your purpose is here, this earth cycle. And so I'm here to tell you that your creativity is directly linked to your purpose. Okay, so let that guide you today. Ashe. If you have any questions at all or need me to dig a bit more or to give you a personalized message, please don't hesitate to contact me directly. I'm available on Instagram. My Instagram page is queen_Elle_79. Elle is spelled ELLE, just like my YouTube channel. And also I'm available on Facebook, QueenElle79. If you would like a personalized tarot message, or if you would like your astrological natal or birth chart analyzed, then please reach out to me. I have that service on there as well. Again, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask me. Thank you so much for joining me today. Blessings.